Hi, I'm Dennis Hansen. This is my Chevy C1500. Today I'm going to be servicing the rear differential, putting on a new gasket, changing out the lube. It's not too tough a job, but you want to make sure you're prepared, to do it correctly. So first thing I did, my driveway is a little bit on an incline, so I blocked the front wheels with some 4x4 I've got, just to keep it from rolling. Next thing I did, I jacked it up just a little bit, give me a little more access, and put the rear axles on jack stands, and I left the jack in there just, for a little extra protection. Alright, first thing after you do all that, what you want to do is there's a fill screw on the differential, and it just takes the 3/8 inch drive and just break that loose to make sure you can, you don't go through all this stuff and not be able to get that thing open, so then you're going to have to fill it anyway. So just break that loose, loosen it up a little bit, probably going to take a brush to it, just remove the crud from the outside. This job doesn't really require a lot of tools or parts. What I did, you've got a 10-bolt differential. This is it's an 8.5 inch ring gear cover. Got that on Amazon. 3 bottles of gear lube, the 8090. Little 3/8 inch tube. This will fit inside the fill hole, and you can put it on there. Let's see, 13 inch ratchet, socket and ratchet. Little plastic scraper. If things get tough, you can go to the razor blade, and a little brake cleaner. Just going to start off, loosen everything up a little bit, let it drain out. I don't know when the last time this was done, but I'm going to assume it was a long time ago. Okay, it's pretty much strained out. I'm going to take up this last bolt. That's it. Okay, and get a little better idea of how everything looks. It's a little bit of metal filings, but not much. Not as bad as I thought. Now I just got to take this gasket off. The old gasket's pretty baked on there. So what I've been doing to loosen that up, I like to soak it in kerosene, and that's the best way. You can take it off in layers that way, and pretty much the only way you're going to get those old baked on gaskets off is with a razor blade. So I've been working on this, removing this old gasket quite a while. I'm happy with this. It would really be a lot to try to get everything off, and I can feel it's pretty level. You can tell that just by scraping around here with the razor blade. It's pretty flush. So, alright, so I've got it to the point where I'm going to clean it with a little purple powder, get it all degreased. Not too worried about this side, but I want to get this side nice and clean, get it prepped so I can put my RTV, put the new gasket. Okay, time to take these bolts out. I did get this surface nice and clean. Use brake cleaner. Got it all degreased. Everything looks really nice. It's a nice machine surface, so it's not like you got to do a lot of prep on it. So I'm ready to reset this cover, and it's not too difficult. Side with the bulge obviously has to go on the left. And since this is a nice machined surface, I'm not going to put RTV on it. Alright. Just get a couple of bolts started by hand. Okay, as far as getting the bolts with the brackets, this one and this one, I found if you push the bracket into the notch and then start the bolt, it's a lot easier, because if you don't, that bracket gets hung up outside of the notch and it's really hard to start that bolt. Alright, so I got all these hand tight. I'm just going to start snugging them. This one's not quite snugged in or hand tight all the way. The torque spec on these, I believe, is 25 to 30, and I'm not going to bring a torque wrench in here and start swinging that around. I know pretty much by feel how tight they should be, and the big thing is that you get it do it in a crisscross pattern, and then you shouldn't have any leaks. So when I say do it in a crisscross pattern, I don't mean to snug it down all the way till you're kind of what you feel comfortable with as far as tight. What I do is I take it down in steps, like hand tight, and then kind of first snug it down a little bit, not too much. And just kind of keep working it. Last thing you want to do is over tighten and force the RTV out of your mating surfaces. Alright, clean this up a little bit so you don't get any debris inside there. So I did try to use that 3/8" hose to fill it, and I found that didn't work too good. The hose got so slippery it wouldn't stay on the end. So just put a prop in there. Seems to be working all right, not making too much of a mess. Alright, so that's how you do it, or that's how I did it anyway. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but that gives you the general idea. I don't know that it's ever been done on this truck, so it's a good thing I did it. It's not that hard of a job. So I hope that helps somebody out. Thanks for watching.